Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is your DJ Jimmy representing valleywidedj. So I got another gig log for you guys, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. But before I get into this, if you haven't done so, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button, do all that fun stuff, hit the bell so you guys can be notified whenever I do drop a video. So this channel, if you guys do not know, consists of I don't want to say product reviews, but unboxing of some of the items that I have purchased recently, and a couple of gig logs. I know I haven't done a lot of gig logs lately, man. It's been very busy. Me trying to maintain my 9 to 5 and then be doing DJing on the side, as well as getting all these products, and starting out my business. It's been hectic, man. I didn't know what I signed up for, but I love it. I cannot complain. I'm loving it, man. So everything's been good. So if you're new to this channel, again, my name is DJ Jimmy. I represent my company, valleywidedj Entertainment, out here in Arizona. Okay, so this was a wedding for a good couple of mine. I don't know them personally, but they did hire me back in like August when I kind of first started my business. Their name is Killian and Mekayla. So shout out to you guys if you guys are watching this. But anyway, so again, me getting back into gig logs, man, it's been a while. It's been about, I want to say over a month, and I did a gig log. I told myself I was going to be very consistent with these gig logs, but I haven't. So I apologize for that, guys. It's been crazy. Like I said, no excuses, but it has been crazy for me trying to do these gig logs, trying to set up all these different things, trying to, get more events, trying to get into the high school events. Again, no excuse, but I just kind of wanted to let you guys know what's been going on. It's not that I don't want to be doing these gig logs. I do, because this was more for myself as well, to kind of be able to look back on these videos and see where I was, so in a couple years, look back and be like, wow, I've grown a lot. I feel like I've already grown within this past year since I started this company. But anyways, again, I know a lot of you guys know too that I also still kind of work with a multi-op. Their names are DJ C West Entertainment, or they don't like to be called that. Their name is C West Entertainment. So I still kind of do a couple events for them as well. But I've been trying to start my own company, and again, I know a lot of people have mixed reviews on that, but it is what it is. I'm loving it. I like being able to have some events with them at the same time being able to do my own thing. You know what I mean? Because it fills in those gaps for me, at least. So again, let me get right into this wedding. This wedding was again for Mekayla and Killian. And their event was going to take place outdoors out in Tonopah, Arizona. It's about 25 minutes away from me. I am in Buckeye, Arizona. And really quick, this event being outdoors is always an iffy, with it raining, it being too hot, too windy. Those are always factors, and when doing outdoor events. But I always know that I'm always prepared. So the day of this event, which was about 2 days ago, it was kind of cloudy when I first got up. Now, it didn't say it was going to be raining a couple of days before this, because I always check to make sure, like it's not going to rain, to make sure I'm extra prepared, and all that fun stuff. So it actually wasn't even supposed to rain that day, but that morning of, it's just like out of nowhere, it got cloudy, and it kind of started to smell like rain. So I kind of felt like it was going to rain. So I looked at the weather reports, and it did say it was going to rain that morning, all the way until about 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And it did do that. So I ended up taking off. I had everything. I had my canopy, had all my stuff packed. Me and my lady went with me to help me out. And when I get there, it's already sprinkling, very lightly, but it's still enough to where all the seats that were outside were completely wet. The floor was completely soaked. A lot of the area around, since it was outdoors, was muddy. This didn't have a lot of grass. Actually, they had no grass. It is in a field that this house kind of rents out to have weddings back there, and all they have is a big old concrete floor for the dance floor. That's where they had the ceremony. So anyway, so I end up showing up, and the groom tells me right away that they're gonna push this event back by 2 hours in hopes that the rain kind of dies down or ends up dying down. So I said, go, you know, hey, it's fine, we'll do that. And I was scheduled to be there from, I think, to start at 3 all the way to about 10 o'clock at night, which that is a lot of hours. So luckily he pushed it back 2 hours, and he let me know, don't worry about the ending time. You know, we booked you till 10, and we're gonna keep it like that because this is kind of, you know, they're doing. I drove out there already, so so I cut it down from, you know, 7 hours to about 5 hours, which was honestly kind of good for me. I didn't think they needed the whole 7 hours, but anyway, so I get there, I end up waiting, you know, me and my lady in the car just waiting, you know, we're on our phones, you know, I'm trying to shop around for different items that I need, doing all this, you know, fun stuff, just waiting. And once it gets time to start setting up, it's still sprinkling, and I start to look at it. I looked at the weather still showed that it was going to be raining, actually, even later throughout the night. So I knew it was just going to be, you know what, they're either going to cancel it or they're just going to work it through just like that. So anyway, so I end up setting up, I get everything ready. They said they're gonna start at 5. It's already almost about 4:30, and you know, it doesn't die down, the rain. So with that being said, you know, this thing ended up kind of starting a little bit after 5 o'clock that they initially said they were gonna push it back to, you know, and it was kind of all over the place a little bit, you know, understanding because, you know, it didn't start the way they wanted to, so everything was kind of a little chaotic a little bit with the rain and everything. Yeah, so the way it was supposed to go, you know, like your typical, you know, ceremony. After that, you know, they take pictures, and you know, there's dinner, and then, you know, introductions, and yeah, all that kind of went out the door. You know, it just did. But anyway, so what I'm gonna show you guys right now is a little bit of me filming kind of after I set up already. You guys are gonna see all of that, and you guys can see my lady kind of, I think she's sitting out. I think we're already done setting up. So yeah, so let's go. Hey, what is going on, YouTube? Man, it's been a while since I've done one of these. So I am doing another gig log. Here is, I am at a wedding. Here it is. Again, this is your DJ Jimmy. I'm set up, as you guys can see. I have a canopy out that is mine. It wasn't expected to rain today, but it did. But luckily I was kind of prepared. Hopefully it stops raining, but we're almost ready to go. It was supposed to start at 3. It's actually gonna be 5. It got pushed back a little bit. Actually a lot, but you know, it's still good, you know, so we're hopefully gonna start here soon. But I just thought I'd show you guys a little bit of my setup. But yeah, let's go. Okay, so as you guys can see, my speakers are sitting low. I had no choice. I know people are gonna give me slack for that. What I actually did too is I attached my 2 Wash Effects lights up here. But let me tell you what I brought. I got my 5-panel facade Pro X. I got my 2 EKX 15Ps by Electro Voice. I got my 2 Wash Effects on each side of this. They're actually attached to the canopy. I did it with tape because normally I put those on top of my speakers. I do have attachments for them to be able to put like on trussing, but I don't bring those. And I'm gonna start to, so in case this happens again, still left the tape right there. I was gonna do something with it, I don't know. But anyways, so yeah, so I also there's my lady right there.
Oh my God.
Say hi to the camera. She's eating. She's embarrassed. She's an introvert, so it's really embarrassing for her. Well, not really. There's nobody actually in front of her. Minus the camera that she knows will be shown to millions of people. Anyway, so yeah, so what I got back here again, those are my 2 EKX 15Ps. I got my my record box edition djgiglog 1000. I actually put this on not too long ago, actually a couple months ago. This is just one of my skins from 12inchskins.com. Yeah, so I mean, what do you guys think? I don't know if I showed this off already, but there it goes. I got my laptop right here. This is my gaming laptop. This is my Republic of Games laptop. I think it's awesome. I know this is like a mess. Normally I don't have it like this. I normally have a separate setup for my ceremony, but I had to do this. It's a bunch of, I know it's wires everywhere. I'm gonna clean it up right now, but I pretty much need it at a high level so that way it picks up from all the way over there. You know, if I have it too low, I could have put it on this, but it would have been too low. It would have been blocked. I didn't want to chance it because I've had dropouts before. I've been trying to upgrade, but some of the wired microphones that I tried to look at, they are not in stock, and those are the ones I want. I'm not gonna go with anything else. They are the Shure SLD systems, or GL, whatever. You guys know what I mean. And look over here. I know it's a little muddy, man. Trust me, we are gonna be doing a lot of cleaning tomorrow. This is the Wolf Mix. As you guys already know, you guys seen a video on this, me unboxing it. Man, this thing is awesome. I love this thing. This thing does so many different things. Right now I'm going to be using it to control my wash effects later on tonight. But they control my moving heads too. I have a pair, actually I have 4 moving heads now. But I can use this to control every single fixture that I have. And I even have up lights. I didn't even know if I was going to pick this up. I forgot to put this up. Probably put this up right now. But I have the Rock Wedge up lights I'll be putting up here soon. I think they're down there. Yep, there they go. Anyways, so yeah, so this is what I'm rocking with, and this is actually broken. I just keep taping it and reusing it because why not? It still works, right? Sound still comes out, so it's still good. I'm gonna continue to use it like that. This is my Pioneer DJ earphones. They still work great. I love them. But yeah, so this is it, guys. So get ready. We should be beginning ceremony here. I am in Tonopah, Arizona. This is about 25 minutes away from where I live. So yeah, so stay tuned. okay. Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, I apologize. I'm not even sure like what I actually recorded, and if you guys got good enough footage, man, I hope it was enough. If you guys were able to hear the music, if not, I probably muted and put something in the background for the meantime because I didn't want YouTube to kind of, give me any red flags. Not that I monetize my stuff right now because, again, I don't make any money off of these videos. I do this more for you guys and more for myself as well as a learning experience. But anyways, so if you guys didn't hear the music, I'm sorry. I know I always like to play my mixes, where I'm mixing, blending music in between, so you guys can ask me questions on where I get my music or whatever else, But anyways, again, I didn't get a lot of footage, but hope it was enough for you guys to kind of see where what it looked like out there and what I was kind of dealing with. But everything was kind of all over the place, like I mentioned. The introductions are normally a little bit, after they go and take photos. That didn't happen. I'm assuming because of the weather. So literally right after the ceremony, they just kind of stood there and somebody came up to me and kind of told me right away. I was already playing dinner music. I let everybody know that we were gonna kind of hang out and they're gonna do dinner music, but they ended up changing that right away and said, hey, the bride said that they're ready to do introductions. I'm like, introductions to what? I'm like, that's not for like at least another 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And she says, no, they want to do that whole introduction where you reintroduce them. Mind you, they're outside where everybody is at. So I'm like, how is that going to happen if they're mingling with everybody already? Normally normally the people, everybody else kind of goes and mingles somewhere else. The bride and the bridal party goes somewhere else. And then, I reintroduced them back into the party. So I was a little thrown off, but it's okay. We still worked it out. And we kind of just had everybody kind of, had the bride and groom and the bridal party walk away like they disappeared for like a second. They just kind of waited there. So it was kind of a little weird, but I reintroduced them back into the party just the way they wanted. Everything turned out great. People cheered. They clapped. They did all that fun stuff. And normally after that, we go into first dances, and they didn't want to do that. They said, no, now we're going to eat. So that's exactly what happened. So they went into that. So again, it was kind of all over the place. I know I didn't capture a lot of that. I captured a little bit of the speeches for you guys. But mostly it was just a little bit of dance floor. Now, the amount of people that were at this event was about, I want to say 60 people, maybe 50 to 60. So it was a smaller wedding. A lot of the family, the groom was from Hawaii. And the bride, I believe, she's originally from here. From Arizona, so they had a lot of people, a lot of family fly in from Hawaii, and then the bride's family was already here. It consisted of about 50 to 60 people. The dance floor was actually pretty good. The only downside was, I had a list of music, and I thought it was great. I thought the music was gonna be. I thought it was like, wow, I get what they're wanting, and it was a little bit of the Montel Jordan. A little bit of yes. You guys already know the typical wedding music, man. They even threw some, music that I already know. Like I kind of already felt what they wanted, and a lot of line dance music, and it was pretty much just line dance music. That's all they really wanted. The whole time was like, play Macarena, play this, play Cupid Shuffle, play the wobble. It was like nonstop. If I switched out of there just to kind of get into something else, to Montel Jordan, they would literally come back. Somebody would run up and say, hey, can you play, Cupid Shuffle? Hey, can you play the Cha-Cha Slide? Hey, can you play Electric Boogie? And I was like, okay. So I kind of just went through all my line dance music. And they even wanted repeats of the line dance. Like that's really all they really wanted. So it was interesting. But at the end, it worked out. They gave me a thumbs up. They told me, thank you for everything, for being able to be flexible, being able to work out in the rain. Come prepared, because they were amazed that I came already with a canopy. They were like, wow, we didn't have to even worry about that. You came already prepared. And so it was great. I got good feedback. I met the guy who owns the place. He told me that we'd be doing business. He'll be referring people to me because he liked what I presented to him and everybody else. So everything worked out great. And so that's pretty much all I have, guys. And like always, if you haven't done so yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell. And that's pretty much all I have. And if you have any comments, like always, feel free to leave me comments. I do reply back. And besides that, that's all I got. Peace.